If you had to take your own game, and in the comments, join us in this game. If you're listening on audio, go over to our YouTube channel, Grip Locked Podcast, and join us in this game. But in the comments, basically what you're going to do is you're going to take 3 player attributes to add to your game. You've thought through this already.
Yes.
Because I can see your answers in front of me. So I'm going to let you go ahead and take it while I think about what my answers
Those
would
are
be.
not my answers. Those are examples.
Oh.
Yeah, think again.
Wow. Okay.
I was never going to give you my answers.
So you take your own game and what you're confident about in that, and then build attributes from 3 other players, add it to your game to make yourself as good of a disc golfer as you possibly can be.
Yeah.
Run with it.
Okay. So number 1, and these are kind of things I'm jealous of almost. I think that's kind of how I picked these subconsciously. I was like, I'm really jealous of these people's ability to do such things, and that's why I want them. So number 1, we're going with Simon's effortless distance. Not just his distance, because if we were going just distance, I might take Drew Gibson. But Drew Gibson looks like he's trying to throw hard.
That's
Simon
true.
Lizotte just like swings his arms through the air like a fairy, and the disc goes like 600 feet.
That's
He
valid.
doesn't have to try, and I envy that because I feel like I have to try so hard to throw like 300 feet that, you know, it just takes away from the fun of the game sometimes when everybody else is throwing putters like they're not even trying. So I want his effortless distance. Number 2, I'm going to go with Michael Johansson's careless putt, his carefree putting. He just walks up there.
Are you picking this just based on how they look doing it?
The results speak for themselves. It's not just how they look. It works.
But if you're picking a putter, why are you picking MJ?
Because he's dirty. And he doesn't...
To a certain degree.
He doesn't even care.
But like the doesn't care part shouldn't matter.
No, it does to me because I care a lot. And I think if I cared less, it might be a game changer for me. That's the thing. Like, I'm a head case when I putt. So like if I had his attitude, I think, like, forget his ability, just the attitude. He walks up to his putts and just tosses that sucker at the basket like as if it doesn't matter ever. I want that. And number 3, I want James Conrad's hair.
What? You literally picked them all based on look.
Yeah. I might. I just feel like I'm conceited now, but.
Why? Like, you wouldn't pick at someone's forehand?
No, because like it looks majestic, and he had a signature disc with his hair.
My
on
thing
it.
is, if you have MJ's putting.
Maybe I want MJ's hair, to be honest. That ponytail.
Okay, if you have MJ's putting, Conrad's hair,
Yeah.
and Simon's
Effortless distance.
not his backhand form, just his effortless distance.
Yeah.
You're not on tour.
I don't care about being on tour.
But then no one knows who you are.
That's okay. That's never what this is about. This is just what I want.
I thought this was
I wasn't trying to get myself to be a world champion. I'd have been like Paul's backhand, Paul's forehand, Paul's putt.
I thought we were picking stuff to make us the best player we could possibly be.
It's just I just said the attributes that you would want to add to your game, and I just picked the ones I wanted.
Okay, I fully misunderstood this game.
So go ahead and take your stupid little Simon's or Eagles forehand. Like, I don't care.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, I know it was.
All right, well, I'll think through this. So, no, I'm gonna say the ones I have because I think that this is what would make me the happiest.
I mean, yeah, I can pick dumb things, and that's just who I am.
I was not expecting Comrade's hair.
I know.
I'm going Paul's frosted tips. I'm going.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going Paul's putting.
Nobody wants that.
Do I want Paul's putting? I'm going Paul's backhand.
Yeah.
Paul is an underrated backhand player, even though he's like one of the best in the world. I think people just like, because he's so good at everything, they forget how dirty his backhand is.
Yeah.
Like, if you're picking someone who you just want to throw a dead straight tunnel shot, you're not picking someone
He
other
throws
than
the
Paul.
disc flat better than anybody else.
Yeah, which is why
It's just so hard
with
to
a
do.
buzz in his hand is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm going Paul's backhand because I think he has more control than 99.999% of the field
Sure.
with a backhand. I'm going Eagles forehand because to be able to have that distance forehand, I mean, it's insane.
It's ridiculous.
If I wanted control or touch, I would probably go Germ, but I don't want control or touch. I feel like if you...
I just want to throw far.
if you took, like, I have decent enough touch that, like, I can get a forehand close to the basket. So if I had Eagles distance on my forehand instead of throwing, like, 150-foot bombs...
Well, sure.
If I could throw like 450 to 500-foot forehands,
Just imagine watching that disc come out of your hand. It just wouldn't be.
imagine your elbow when you're releasing that thing. Like,
No.
that would be so painful.
I have like no ligaments in my elbow already.
Yeah. And then my third one, I need someone's putting. I just have to rebuild my whole game, basically.
Yeah.
So I need someone's putting.
James Conrad's putting.
His outside the circle putting is ridiculous, but I
insane.
don't. My mental game, I have to keep my own mental game. It would not do good with a spin putt. So I can't go spin putt.
Okay.
So I've got to go, to be honest with you, this is a weird pick. Not really, but
So
I think
set
I'm
the bar
going
very high for that.
I think I'm going with Brody's putt.
Interesting.
I feel like there's definitely
He
better
doesn't really
putters
have
on
a,
tour.
he doesn't
Don't
have a
get me wrong.
jump putt yet.
But you see, I already suck at jump putts, and I feel like if I have Paul's backhand and Eagle's forehand, how much am I gonna need to jump putt?
Making an excellent point.
So, because if I'm outside the circle,
He's a good putter.
If I'm, that's what I'm saying. Inside the circle,
I don't think I saw him miss inside the circle.
Inside the
this
circle, he's a
weekend.
great putter,
Yeah.
and he has the same putting style that I like. Where I'm mental game wise, I'm probably thinking way too deep into this, but mental game wise, I would be terrified if I was a spin putter. So that wouldn't work for me. But if I'm outside the circle, I'll just throw Paul's backhand.
Sure.
Because that's going in 99% of the time. So who needs a jump putt if you have Paul's backhand? I'm still crying from the freaking James Conrad hair. That
Thank you.
I literally haven't recovered yet.
James, send me one of those hair discs.
Send me a lock of your hair, please. Put it in the bag.
I'm not sure about that.